What the fuck, man?
Wait, yo.
You know it.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No matter what, as like I smoke all the time, my eyes always just
Like,
red.
you know what's funny? I saw your eyes was red when I was going over the rules.
All the
And I
time,
was supposed to tell you,
smoked.
get my drops, but I forgot.
It is what it is. I'm faded.
How much you smoke like a day?
Yes.
I smoke. Like I be
I know.
smoking.
But how much you smoke like a day? Like how many blunts?
Like
Yes.
at least 3-4 blunts.
A day?
Yeah.
Wait,
What are your thoughts about men
I'm so
smoking weed?
concerned.
Would you have any reservations about getting with a guy that smokes as much weed as you?
I mean, why not? Why not? I mean,
Yeah, but
Well, do you think that they could perform at their best and make as much money as possible if they were smoking as much as you?
sometimes, but I want to stop.
If it's sometimes, that means they can't.
Yeah, I want to stop. I am trying to stop, but
Well, you're a woman, so it don't matter.
I like to smoke, but like.
But I mean, for a dude,
For a
like, would you
dude-
want to be with a dude who smoked as much as you?
yo, Brian, look at the camera.
I mean, they could probably do the same thing. I mean, they can screenshot it.
Shout out to
take
Bills
a
and them in the back, bro.
picture.
Yeah, these niggas are really like doing real time production and editing and all kinds of crazy shit on the show. That's why we're the number one fucking men's podcast in the world,
If
bro.
they
Facts.
smoke, they smoke, but they can still make good money if they smoke. I don't.
Yes.
What is the question? I don't get what like. What do you?
That's fine. It's okay.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
all right.
they're
I'm
trying to
confused.
get
Okay.
something, but if they'll still smoke and they'll still get it. And
No, what I'm asking is like, do you think a guy could be as productive as possible if he smoked as much weed as you? That was my question.
yes,
Okay.
yes, I do.
Can I be honest?
But
The only people that could get away with smoking weed and being potheads are women.
Yeah.
Men really can't. Because, like, as a female, your productivity doesn't mean anything at all to us, but our productivity means a lot to you guys. Notice how she said character, but she didn't mention anything about character. It was more about, like, their ability to be successful and stuff like that. Like, women don't give a fuck about you unless, like, you got your shit together as a man.
Can't be broke.
I guess if you say so.
Hold on, you want broke dude smoking weed all day?
Not broke, but like if you're trying and doing what you do and getting through in life, but you still smoke, but you're still getting to it at the end of the day, then okay. But I'm not saying smoke. Oh, let's be lazy on the couch and fucking get high all day. But sorry if I'm not supposed to cuss. But
Yeah, but
No, you're
3 or 4 is like high.
Yeah, I think you're missing the point that, like, with men, like, we can't really, like, afford to be lazy.
No, I'm not saying that.
Only
I'm not
girls can be
saying
lazy
No,
and smoke
we
weed
can't
and
be
be-
lazy either.
No, women could be lazy.
Yeah, we can be lazy at times, but not.
I mean, you guys can always get rescued by a guy. We can't get rescued by a woman.
Facts.
Like, I mean, do any of you guys want to support a
I
guy
get it.
and pay his bills?
No.
Oh no, I support my son.
But
You
that-
guys
different.
have high paying
I feel
jobs.
like
We're,
it's-
talking
it depends
about
on, like, where
would
you
any
are
of
in
you
life,
would any of
though.
you want to be in a relationship where you're the breadwinner with the man? No.
No, we can both be breadwinners.
It depends on like where you are in life, though.
Hold
I
on.
don't mind being
What
a
if he had
breadwinner.
character?
I'm sorry.
What if the man had character? Would you take care of him?
Character guides everything. So if someone has great character and they have ambition, they can be broke today and be a millionaire next week. So it's not.
Hold on, you're telling me
They
if you met a guy
definitely-
right now with character and he's broke, you would date him?
If he had ambition and he had goals and
No,
he
I'm
was
talking just-
motivated,
Pull up that message again. That just like a cash set.
pure character.
pure character, like checked every box
But
character wise.
he wasn't rich or he didn't have ambition.
Well, like I said, ambition can get success, so I would be okay with that.
No, he
Because
has no ambition.
well, why would a woman want to be with someone who has no ambition?
Exactly.
That's dumb.
But that's the point.
No, that's
So
not the
character-
point.
Character
You
and
wouldn't be
ambition
with
are
a
two
woman
different
who's
things.
ugly. So why would I be with
But-
someone
but
who
that's
has no
my point.
ambition?
A man's ambition is equivalent to a woman's beauty. Is
Yeah.
what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's obvious that women are attracted to ambitious men. No one likes a lazy man or woman.
That's
Yes,
precisely my
women-
point that I was trying to articulate. That's what I was saying with her. Like, if we took a man and like he smoked weed like her and did what she did, like, would he be successful?
No.
No,
The answer's probably not.
he should be working all
And that would
day.
fuck him up. Like, only women have the privilege of being lazy, realistically speaking. I mean, to be honest with you guys, if I'm going to be very, very honest, I think women in general are very lazy because they could afford to be. I think women in general are lazier than men. because you guys have more safety nets. You don't agree?
How much can I say on
What
this
about Wiz
podcast?
Khalifa?
Like-
You can say as much as you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does your mom work?
Yes.
So
dare you?
how would you like ask your mom that?
I mean,
go
tell
on.
my mom that.
Yeah. Because you guys, like, in the beginning of the show or the podcast, asked us all these questions.
Okay, let's
But
go
did
through
you
this.
guys
Let's go
answer
through this
them?
one by one. Okay, what are human beings put on Earth to do?
Evolve.
Reproduce.
Okay, how do we evolve? Reproduce. Okay. What is a requirement for a man to reproduce versus what is a requirement for a woman to produce?
You guys have different genitals, so
Okay,
to,
let me help you here.
to reproduce?
For a man to reproduce, I would argue the most important thing is being able to be capable, being a provider, being creating
Fruitful.
resources, right?
Yeah.
For a woman to reproduce, she needs to be attractive, right?
Yeah,
What?
I guess. I'm.
Fair?
This is
Like,
true.
You could be
Yeah.
ugly and reproduce.
No,
fair,
I
even
don't.
easier.
Yeah.
Even easier. You don't even have to be that hot. But do you see my point here? As in, if we're put on Earth to reproduce,
No.
what's required for a man to reproduce has to deal with his ability to create resources versus for a woman, it's her beauty. Her ability to reproduce her ability to produce resources does not affect her ability to mate. But a man's ability to produce resources absolutely affects if he can mate. So if we're put on Earth to reproduce and a woman isn't required to create resources to reproduce, what natural proclivity do women have to work hard? I'll answer for you. There's none.
Yeah.
So
there's
since
none.
women don't have to work hard to mate, a lot of them don't. Okay, and I would argue the hotter a girl is a lot of times, the less hardworking she is because she doesn't have to work hard.
Yeah.
Versus for men, we don't have that luxury. We must work. Otherwise, we don't get sex. You guys get sex just for existing. We get sex only for not just existing, but thriving and creating enough resources for not just ourselves, but also for women. This is what's called Briffelt's Law, right? Men must produce excess resources to even get a chance at women, but women don't have to create any resources to get a chance with men.
Right, because y'all gotta ask for it and we just give it up.
Precisely.
Precisely.
So this is why women have a
Y'all gotta
tendency
ask
to be lazier
permission.
than men in general, because there's no burden of performance on women. Anyone agree, disagree? I don't know.
Definitely
Sure.
agree. I think
All right.
that's obvious. Like back in the day, the woman stayed home, the man went to war. Like we all can agree to that.
Yeah, I
And
think
the reason why, also, I want to make
Okay.
a point. A lot of women who are on OnlyFans, it's because a lot of men are not providers. Do I excuse it? No. But if men were providing and not stepping out of relationship, all of these women that are OnlyFans would not be doing it unless they're doing it strictly to do it because maybe they really like doing it. That's a different story. But I would say a lot of them don't have that stability with their guy that they're with or whatever the case may be. So
Well, just to your point, a lot of men would provide, but you're worth providing for, is the question.
that's for them to present themselves.
All right,
and
let me
do
ask
the
you a
work.
question. Are you
Yeah.
picky with the men that you date and have sex with?
Of course, it's only 3, so it's only special men.
Fair. So, if you're picky with the men you have sex with, wouldn't it make sense for a guy who's worked his way up to make a certain amount of money to become successful to be selective on who he shares his resources with?
Of course, every man has a type, and he's gonna choose a woman that, you know, is his dream girl. So if your type is a white girl with big butt and big boobs and blonde hair,
How'd you know?
you know, then guess what? If you meet that girl and she's a good person, guess what? That's your dream girl. You're going to be like, oh, I want to lock this down. But if you meet someone completely opposite, you're not going to want to provide for that woman because you're like, oh, she's not my type. She's not worth the investment.
Do you think women are better now, or were they better 60 years ago?
I would say
I think they're
definitely like
smarter.
back then, and it's scientifically proven that less men are married. It's only 27%, I believe, that of men that are married now.
Okay, so if men aren't committing to women as much, what do you think the problem is?
I think it's men and women who are the problem. You know, households, broken households, that's the problem.
But who breaks up the households?
Both parties, men and
Really?
women. Yeah,
Who initiates most of divorces?
What gender?
women do.
So who's breaking up the household?
Women.
There you go.
But
Okay.
what are the men doing that's causing the
hurt
women to
you?
leave? You know?
I know.
I mean, these are
You
just
have to take
statistics.
accountability for
I'm just
your actions. You
wondering.
can't get away with doing everything and betray a woman,
woman,
and expect
obviously.
her to stay. That's not
You
how
can
it
Google
works.
this shit, by the way.
Wait, if women are breaking up the relationship, it's not the men breaking up the relationships, it's the women.
So if a woman betrays you, would you stay with her?
No.
Okay, so there you go.
Well, hold on. You got to understand that betrayal for men and women are completely different.
Of course.
Okay, so how would a woman betray a man?
A woman can betray a man by cheating on him,
Okay, and how does a man betray a woman?
by having another family outside of his woman, you know?
What if he's taking care of his woman? Is that really betraying her then? If he has another family?
It doesn't, if that's not what she agreed to be committed to, then yeah, he is betraying her.
Somebody
Now
said
it's
men are
different
a
if she was like,
problem.
okay, I'm open to, you know, you being in a whatever the word is called,
Polygamous?
relationship. Yeah. If she was like, I'm okay with this, then yes, that's great. But if a woman says, I strictly want a monogamous relationship with one man, can you do that? And the man makes a commitment and says, yes, I can. And then he starts another family. That is betrayal. No matter what anyone says, that is betrayal, and that deserves
Okay,
to
so
be
let's be
left.
intelligent. Do you think that that's a good move for her to leave then if he was paying all the bills and taking care of her? Like being strategic here? Like getting outside of her feelings, is it actually an intelligent move if you have a guy that's providing everything for you that you find out he has another family? Like, is it smart to leave?
I would say, depending on the woman's worth and if she can get another man like me, I wouldn't deal with that. I would just
No.
go get someone who has great character and who will do all of that and never do that to me because I know my worth. But some women might put up with that because they cannot get another man.
You do understand that,
See,
like,
but then
you
go
said you have high
hungry 'cause
standards,
you
right?
depend on a man.
Hold on, because this is the conundrum that women always put themselves in. You said you have high standards, right?
I never said that, but I'm glad you assumed that about me.
Well, you said before, you're speaking of yourself in a very pompous manner. Oh, I want a guy that has character, even though you didn't mention anything about character, whatever. So I could tell just from the way they were speaking, you have high standards. You said you only had sex with 3 guys. That also implies high standards, whether that's true or not. So, do you have high standards of men then? I'll throw it to you. You can tell me. Yes or no?
Of course, yeah.
What's the bare minimum he's got to make a year for you?
We've already had this conversation. There's no dollar
Reiterate
amount.
again for the audience so they know.
There's no dollar amount. It's about
Ambition.
having a comfortable life. If you and your partner want to live in this area, can the man do it or not? That's what it's about. It's not about
So what is that number
this
for you
amount.
then?
Minimum wage.
Yeah, what's the minimum for you then?
Well, I want him to make more than me. So
much is that?
So that would be.
I would say he needs to, like the same as I said last time, at least 350,000 or more.
Okay.
Which
What
is
percentage of
very-
men do you think make that kind of money?
Very little, but they come to me all the time, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Just because they come to you doesn't mean that they want to
I've
commit
got
to you.
proposed to twice by them.
And then why
so-
didn't you? So why
Because
didn't
of
you accept it?
character. That's why I chose not to be with. That's why I'm expressing this.
Okay,
I'm
so you're
big on
extremely
character.
selective and picky then. Even guys
Yeah.
that don't make a certain amount of money, you still have other requirements.
What? I did not understand that. It went a little too fast in
So
my
even
head.
with some of your requirements, you're still picky because they don't have everything that you want.
Yeah, I would say character. I would rather go down in finances and have someone that has the
Let's
character.
make this simpler. Who's rarer, you or the man that you're looking for?
Of course, the man is because he
So then,
has
who's the prize in that relationship?
the man in terms of finances. That doesn't mean he's the prize in
terms of everything, because
ethics.
you want character and all this other bullshit. So it's a lot more than just finances. It's a
Yeah.
bunch of other stuff too
Of
that
course,
you want.
yeah, and there's a lot of good women. So of course he has a lot more option to choose from. I'm not disagreeing with you with that. So I understand this, but I don't have a problem meeting these type of guys. So I can be picky right now
Clearly you do,
because
because you would
I'm
have been
young.
married by now if they're easy to find.
I was proposed to, but I decided not to marry
So
them.
they weren't good enough.
Exactly.
Even though they met the money requirements, that means you're extremely selective. So what I'm arguing is, if this guy's so hard to find and you've been proposed by these very men and you still didn't think they were good enough, when you do find a guy eventually, right, that you has the character and you have money and everything else that you're looking for, that guy's probably going to be a top 1%, if not less man. So my question is, if you find that guy and then you find out he has another family or whatever, is it smart for you to leave, knowing how hard it is for you to find that guy?
I wouldn't be with him. He wouldn't be my type of guy to begin with.
No, okay. Imagine you marry him already. It's already done.
Okay.
Would you leave after that point?
Like if he had another family
Yeah.
and like he was actively
Or he
seeing
cheated on
them?
you or some shit, yeah.
Yeah, if he was cheating and he like didn't tell me about that, absolutely. That's against
Okay, you
my
leave him-
ethics.
You leave and go where?
I find someone who doesn't do that, who doesn't lie and
Yo,
pretend to have another
do you
family.
understand that men that make that kind of money like have other women all the time?
No, I have friends that, yes, are like that. And then I also have guys that are very monogamous, very wealthy men who have great
You would
character.
never
So,
even know.
You would know. You wouldn't know, man.
You would never even
okay.
know.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
they-
fine.
Because they're
They
lying
are.
to you, like, yeah, bro. Like,
Listen,
yo, this
like-
is like,
listen.
for sex.
There's
Oh, yeah.
hold on.
Yeah.
there's-
They
there-
cannot get, I'm not
Hold on.
giving it to them. So
Hold
they
on.
have to actually
so
be
they go to another
into me.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, but when a man commits to you and he invests his energy, his resources, his time, everything, he's not going to do that with every girl. He only does that for the girl he values.
Now, hold on. He can have you at
she
home.
lost in the sauce, bro.
You know, he can love you at home, give you the house, the car keys, but when
Yeah.
he's gone, you don't know what he's doing.
Right, that's why I say it's about
I just,
character.
like,
Everything is about
this
character.
This is what I mean when I say like women are delusional. Like, bruh, like if you meet a guy of that caliber, like he has all the leverage. Like,
Yeah.
the higher you go up on the totem pole of a man of status and income and how they look and all this other stuff, like the less leverage you have. Like, you can't really tell him what to do, and you can't replace him. And guys that make these kind of money, these guys that are attractive, chances are he's going to be attractive to a bunch of other women too, and he's going to have side chicks.
But
Like,
it's discipline. He has
Yo.
discipline. That is a
he had
man.
the discipline to make the money in the first place so that you'd be attracted to him. Why the fuck would he listen to someone who doesn't have to exercise the same level of discipline as he did to get to that position? Like, yo, ladies, let me be very candid about this. You can't tell us anything. Once we get to a certain level, we make a certain amount of mony, we get a certain level of status. We don't. Every time you guys talk, oh, mwah, 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 mwah.
It's about inspiring, not telling
No
you.
one
You have
gives
to
a
just
shit
do
about
it.
females' opinions. Like, you could tell, like, a guy's level of success and money and confidence by the way he speaks to women. If he tells women, shut up, we don't care, like, you know that dude gets pussy because he doesn't care. Like, the more money and status a guy has, the less they care about what you think. Like, like you can't tell them, oh, you're super successful and you've dominated the world, but like, you better be monogamous to me. Like, that's just not how the world works, bro. Like, we don't make all this money to listen to women. We make the money to tell you to shut up. Like, and they don't tell you this because, like, they don't want to lose pussy. But the reality is, like, guys that are successful, that got money, we all think this way. We're like, bro, who gives a fuck what this bitch think? Like, we're all like,
That's not true because when they
It's
respect
not
you,
at all.
they respect you.
All
They
men-
want to know
all
your
men do
opinion
think
because you're
that,
their
except for
partner.
God-fearing men.
That is a toxic
who
doesn't wanna fuck
masculine
you,
man.
though. They wanna
Toxic
fuck you,
masculinity.
but don't
Are we
you.
talking
We
about
don't need
healthy
them men
masculinity?
around
Listen,
us.
that
They
sounds good on
just wanna
paper,
fuck.
but reality, he's right. Let's say that was on a yacht, right?
But I've been
right.
proposed to by two successful
But you
men
said
who.
no.
and those are bitch ass
I
niggas. You
know,
didn't want
I
them.
know, but that
You're
was
bitch ass niggas and you didn't want them. That's why they probably had the money and shit and the character like you claim, but they're probably boring, nice, listening to your opinion or whatever. You'd have been more attractive than
But
if they
it's
said, I don't really
possible.
care.
It's possible. You could saying it's not possible. It's very possible.
No,
Say
no.
that to
We're
me.
saying it's
Imagine
possible.
having all that.
But
and
having
then-
it your way, Paulie's not going to work out how you think.
Okay, well, I feel like it will, and
Merch.
I am highly favored and I'm blessed. So God always rewards me with the best. So no worries. So when I get married
replay
to that
it.
man, don't be surprised if I come back and say, guys, look.
No.
So
You would settle with a guy when you're 30 plus years old.
no,
and
it's
you-
gonna be in my 20s. So
20s?
yeah, I have a few candidates that are
Jeez,
multimillionaires
no,
who are
but
who are really trying to commit to me.
All right, so you think they're gonna be multi-billionaires that only have sex with you? Do you seriously think that?
If they're looking for something
Muslim-
serious
Muslim-
and they want a monogamous
Muslim men are
relationship
not
with one
monogamous,
woman,
I don't think.
absolutely. If
Okay.
they want to be with multiple women, then that's not my
Have
guy.
you ever thought like what the man wants besides what you just want?
A man
Ladies,
wants
no side
peace.
conversations.
Yeah.
What
You
the hell
know?
are you guys talking about over there?
Oh,
What?
sorry.
I just said men just
Have to be in
have
it
the
to
women
know.
in other religions or in other places. Like they only have the women that they can afford for a reason.
Well, yeah, I mean, men are only as faithful as their options. So, like, if a dude has the ability to have other women, they're gonna do it. And it's, I just find it hilarious
true.
how she's over here saying, "I'm gonna get with a millionaire, blah blah blah, and he's gonna be monogamous to me." It's like, have you ever thought to yourself like what that guy wants in exchange?
Yeah, but some guys
but
that
yeah,
have
I feel like
can
a
have
billionaire
multiple
woman.
women. Some guys that can have multiple women. I know a few successful men that say they don't have multiple women because there's too much drama in their life that they don't want to deal with the drama, so they rather be with one person because it's a lot to handle multiple women. You have to handle their mood swings. You have to handle potential drama that comes
Yeah,
with that.
that's why they just fuck them.
They,
Let me tell you
they
what-
Come back home to you.
don't do it.
Let me tell you how an expert dream seller sells dreams. That's what I would say to niggas. Sorry, to girls. Because you know what's funny about this? That's what they want to hear. Listen, he can say that all day, but when he's with his boys in, I don't know, DR or Brazil, he's going to sit there and be like, oh, I'm monogamous. He's going to go fuck. Like, it's Like,
I think that's a reflection of your guys' character that you guys will do that. But there are men who were raised right and who have the ethics that will
All right,
never
look,
do that
look,
because
these
it's
men
ethically
that
in
are
them, no
raised
matter
right-
who is hot.
Okay. So
you
let me
know?
ask you this: if these men are so cool and they don't cheat and they have this money, why aren't you with them?
I just got out of a relationship, so I have to take time and
Yeah, but why
vet
did you
these
get out?
guys out. It takes time. You just can't hop into one thing to
Why
another.
did you break up with him though?
I told
she
you
didn't even
guys
date them,
why.
a lot of them. She
No,
just
I
said-
told you the guys that proposed to me. Why I broke up with one of them because he was arrogant. And I don't want him to disrespect other people. That's my standard. I can be with someone who is respectful to
so he's arrogant.
waiters.
So he didn't give a fuck
Not
about
towards
what
me,
you
but
thinking.
towards other people, you know. And then he tried to
Come on,
change at the
man.
end, but you already showed me your
on, man.
side.
See, this is the problem with women. No, all due respect, this is why you guys are retarded. You guys want to get all the benefits of a rich man and a successful man, but you guys don't want to deal with what's going to come with that. Other women, arrogance, confidence, ambition. Like, you guys want a successful guy, but you guys don't want to deal with the ramifications of being with that guy. Like, you want a dude that has money and status, but he behaves like he's your, like, broke ex that would, fall on your every word. Men don't become successful and then look at women as equals. Like, that's just not how the world works.
I mean, of course, there's going to
And
be
you're
other
just, like,
women,
delusional
but
for
you
thinking
have
this way.
to literally have like a mind of a man to not just wander off and have wandering eyes. Of course, there's going to be other women in your eyes, and everybody is beautiful. Like, every woman is beautiful, but you have to have
Discipline.
Hello, you're just.
And a lot of
I find it
successful men are
interesting-
married,
I find it
by the way.
interesting that women.
And they've been with one
You can be a
woman.
millionaire. You can have both.
Hold
you
on,
can
hold on.
have-
Ladies. Isn't it
And maybe
interesting?
if you're lucky, you'll get a lady
there
who
a
likes
reason?
women as well.
Is there a reason
But-
why?
I find it interesting.
Tea on that. Clock.
I find it interesting how individuals that live life on easy mode try to tell us about fucking
What
discipline.
do you mean easy?
Easy mode, Miss.
Okay.
I get high.
Okay, with all due respect, if I took
do
your
get
brain,
high.
hold on. If I
And
took your
what
brain and
about
put it in
it?
a man's body, he'd probably be fucking poor. That's just,
Not
he'd probably be destitute.
definitely would be.
No.
He would be.
I'm an outtake.
Like,
I've met some rich stoners.
You don't know me,
though.
and
Like,
I
I've
don't
met some
know
rich
you. So
stoners.
I mean, like,
Nigga, you're a bum, bro. Come on, man.
a bum.
Come on, bro.
You used to be in my DMs. So
Oh,
what about
what?
it? What?
No, too funny, then.
But I
Hold on.
recognize you,
Hold
so
on.
don't even go there. What about it? Like, you don't know me, and I
got you
used
now.
to.
No. If you said I did that, what did I DM you then?
What did I do?
No, what did I
Hello,
DM you?
hi, hello. Like, what do you mean? Like,
First of all, I never say that. You're a fucking liar.
I remember your
always-
face. Like, don't.
No, show me the DM then. Stop. No.
I just
be-
told you
be
I have a
honest.
new Instagram. Like, I already.
Nah, nigga, no.
You can play just what it is.
No.
Before
You're gonna
I
walk
even
her down
came
on
on
this.
this show and I saw
No.
you on the Instagram, I
We
said,
need
oh
facts.
shit. What did I tell you, Jackie? I said he used to be my DMs.
You're not
yeah.
my type, nigga. You're fat as
Okay,
fuck.
I
You
guess.
haven't changed your
Flat?
Instagram.
Nigga, you're fat as fuck, bro. I
Flat?
don't even fuck you for free.
I mean,
Nigga,
with all due fairness, we had our Instagrams banned for like, we're off Instagram for like years.
Hey, what can I
That might have been a-
flavor?
What was
laugh.
the famous Versace that went around wearing the little, like, bro,
What?
What?
wearing the,
Versace.
like, you
Nigga, I'm
were,
banned on
like,
Instagram. What you talking about?
Yeah, we didn't have
Bye.
Instagram
I'm
accounts
not
for a
even
while.
sorry.
Fuck.
But honestly,
Why you lying?
before he got poppin', yes, you should be my DM.
Okay, what was my name then?
Yes. Fucking, bro. I remember your face. Like,
Bro,
you're not
impossible.
even finna sit here and say
I don't forget
nothing.
faces. If I DM'd you, I would know.
One thing I know about it, don't sit here and disrespect me, because yes,
Oh,
you
yeah,
were
there
in
we
my
go.
DMs.
Say what?
Okay.
And
What
that's
did
just
I
what
say?
it is. So don't sit here and
What do you say,
disrespect me.
though?
I'm fat, because I'm not coming for you.
I mean,
All I said
I
was
said
you're
you're
in
a
my
bum.
DMs, and don't call me a bum. I
saying
know
fresh
what
is
I
ugly is
am.
fine.
You're not finna sit here and disrespect me. That's just what
Yo,
it is.
Okay,
Just
but
say
you said
fresh
I
is
DM'd you,
ugly,
right?
I'm not a bum.
What did I
I
DM you?
get money, and that's just what it is. Like, you're
Yeah,
not
period.
finna sit here and
Eat all day,
disrespect
nigga.
me.
4 blunts
You
a
don't
day?
know me. You don't know me. You were in,
You don't know me either.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of
All right,
successful
so let
people
me,
that smoke
Yeah,
and
there's
drink
a
and
lot of
stuff, like,
stoners,
Look,
like
look,
so
hold on,
many
hold
of
on,
them.
hold on.
And if 4 plus isn't even that much, like your tolerance, they have low
Because
tolerance.
you guys gotta remember.
Low tolerance.
Yo, ladies,
Girls,
hey, everybody, be quiet. Here's the thing.
Please.
It's interesting that you brought that up because let's assume he did hit you up on Instagram. Who cares?
Yeah,
That's what men
let's
do.
assume.
That's not really a
But
thing.
don't. If you're
And
gonna
then-
hit
and
me
another
up,
thing
I'm
too-
not sitting here
hold on. Let me
disrespecting
finish
you,
what I'm
so
saying.
Don't disrespect me.
Because the
You
other
were
thing
in my
also,
DMs, and that's just
the other thing also I
but
said is
that's
that.
what y'all men do. So
You're triggered, bro. You're
Okay,
triggered.
yeah, bro.
All right,
Like
go
you're
on.
missing the
Go
entire
on.
point because we said women can't tell men because you guys are trying to sit here and say, oh, well, you guys need to have some discipline, blah blah blah. My argument is, how can
No, y'all
someone
said that.
who
Y'all brought that
no,
up.
you guys brought that up, being disciplined. She
Yeah.
brought it up and
I
she brought it
did,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Discipline.
and I said, we don't care about females' opinions on discipline when you guys live life on easy mode. We live life on hard mode. And then I said, if I took your brain and put it in a man's body, he would be destitute and be poor. And then you said, that's not true. And he was like, well, nigga, it's true because he's saying that you're broke. But you got to understand, it's not really an insult if a man says a woman's broke. We don't care about your money. We're just giving you the example that if you were a dude, you would be broke because men have to be competent to a degree. Like, I'll give you an example. The fact that you showed up on a popular podcast
if
high
you're
as
a
fuck
dude.
shows that you lack wherewithal and some type of general awareness. Like,
Yeah,
men
true.
wouldn't do that,
Yeah.
right? Like, that would be foolish for a guy to do that,
Yeah.
right? Because it's a great opportunity. But women get that privilege because you guys are females. You guys get away with doing certain things. Like, women can completely fuck shit up and still be fine because you guys got the safety net of being a woman. A guy can always take you off the market. You could get married and be a housewife. Like, you guys have these safety nets in place. We don't.
dare you.
So I find it interesting when women try to sit there and say, well, men need to be disciplined. Why the fuck should we listen to y'all? You guys don't have to be disciplined at all. You guys
Yeah.
just exist and you guys can get a rich guy. Right? So, like, that's what we're talking about. That's when I said that if
can't
I
get
put
a
your brain
rich
in a
guy.
man's body, he would
What
be
rich
poor.
guy?
And then
I
you
don't
said,
know.
"Oh, that's not true." It's
There's
like,
not
well,
that many.
you're broke. That's not an insult. When we say women are broke, like, we don't give a fuck about y'all money.
Yeah, we don't care.
So back to you, bum. When did I damn you?
Oh my
Honestly
God.
speaking, bro, that's a fucking lie, bro. Not my type, nigga. I like white, blonde, and you don't even like close to that.
Yeah,
bro.
here's the other thing too. You got to understand. We were
Okay.
banned on Instagram for a while. Like,
I'm not saying
probably a
it
fake
was
account.
recently. I'm talking about it was years ago.
When?
Like 2021, 2020. Like,
what the fuck?
nigga.
Can
4 years
you
ago?
bring up your DMs?
I mean,
Yeah.
first fucking was
Type
back
in my name,
then.
you can. You can. Bring it
Oh,
up.
well, when we
Oh
get our
shit,
phones
we gonna do
back.
this? You want to do that?
Bring it up.
Damn. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Let's
He
get
has
her
to have
phone,
his
nigga.
phone
if
for
it's
her
true,
username.
I mean, you're really gonna walk this down. Okay. I didn't think it matters, but okay.
It
Come on,
doesn't
bring your phone.
matter.
Bring your phone.
Yeah, I mean, I always laugh when girls say you're in my DMs. Like, okay, and
Yeah.
we're trying to
Right.
fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why do you
But the thing is, I would know
Like-
if I'm in your DM.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
smash.
This nigga fresh got an elephant memory.
So,
Okay.
that's
Y'all need
funny.
to-
All right,
y'all
let's
need
see if
to
she can
add
find the
that
account. It's gonna
sound
be the
effect.
old one, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Fresh Prince CEO.
Yep. Okay. Let's see if we can find it.
That's what it would be.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's
We
see.
go. All right. Here we go. Here's the moment of truth. You can grab your phone right there.
I remember his face.
Okay. There's
mean,
a lot of
okay,
niggas that
cool.
look like fresh. Let's be honest. Yeah, Miami man.
Yeah. I mean,
There's lots of niggas, man.
Let's see, man.
I
You
mean,
might
fresh
have
is, yeah.
got this guy confused with somebody else, man.
My own name was
What is
Fresh
yours?
Prince CEO. So you can type it in. That's funny though.
So what happens
Yeah,
if she
fresh was
does
about to walk
find
this
it?
shit down. I didn't think it mattered, but okay, you would.
Nigga, walk this shit down, nigga.
All right, chats in the
First
meantime.
Prince what?
Fresh Prince CEO. This one right here. I got a screenshot of it because I'm banned. Holy.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I like.
Ew.
So what she's saying is 2020, 2021. That was in the beginning.
I mean, like, you know, back then, Fresh did fuck, Wells. Why do you Fresh, man? Yo. Hey, they'll be Fresh, man.
You find it?
No, you have to go to your DMs because it won't work.
This nigga fresh. Oh, man. This wrong nigga, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, this nigga fresh. I can read some chats while they do this.
Yep.
Okay. What do we got here? Phreology. Shout out to Chris. Keep up the hilarious antics. You are much appreciated in the FNF world. That's not stated enough. Again, shout out to you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
shout
that.
out to you, man. Thank you.
What else? W. Chris Hennessy. This nigga, man. Chris coming in with the Hennessy. All right. If a bitch does drugs, then stay away, niggas. Also, Chris, we love you, bro, but please shut the fuck up and let these bitches make themselves look stupid and fresh. You're so black, you sweat crude oil. Trump gonna be coming for you, nigga. Okay, guys.
Hard, nigga.
Appreciate that.
Lord.
Vibing and fairy.
Bro,
Nope.
trust me.
Yo,
Not
see,
Ah,
He was in
damn.
my- I already know this.
Listen, bro.
I wanted to look just to see, but he was in my sub.
Listen.
I
Hold on. 'Cause I remember. Hold on. If I see a chick that I like, I'm gonna DM her. But nigga, it's not you for sure, nigga. Ain't no fucking